That's where we started getting some of the basic distinctions in psychiatric diagnosis that we still use today. So what Kraepelin did, having studied under Wundt in his undergraduate years and later, and in fact, Kraepelin wrote his main dissertation was titled The Place of Psychology in Psychiatry. So he was taking a totally new discipline, psychology, and arguing that it was relevant for a totally new profession, psychiatry. All of this was new back then. So Kraepelin said, you know, the German and the French schools have been at odds with each other and they haven't gotten anywhere. And it turns out that you can't define mental illness based on brain diseases, but the French clinical school is too complicated and it totally ignores the brain. He said, let's try to combine these two. And also there's this whole new way of thinking about human psychology from Wundt. Let's apply that too. So he took the couple hundred French diagnoses and he said, okay, let's look at the brain in all these different conditions. And let's look at normal mental function and psychology and try to understand them that way. And so what he came up with was applying Wundt's ideas, and then looking at pathology. He found that there were diseases of affect, diseases of thought, and diseases of the will. The disease of affect, he called manic depressive illness. The disease of thought, he called dementia praecox, which later got labeled schizophrenia. And the diseases of the will, he related to addictions and also to abnormal personality. And that's where we started getting some of the basic distinctions in psychiatric diagnosis that we still use today. Mood illnesses, psychotic conditions, personality disorders, addictions. This all comes from Kraepelin's application of Wundt's basic idea about normal human psychology.